England have pinched it. Tyra Jones has pinched it.
Emily Rudge goes for underneath the post, fights off that last line of defence.
Chances now for the look forward. Gets a pass away. That's a fabulous try.
Here she goes, Jodie Cunningham lifts that trophy for St Helens.
So I started playing rugby when I was in primary school, and basically I just got asked to join like the school team to go to a tag tournament, and so I went along, never played before, and just really loved it. And then from there I started playing for Warrington Rovers boys team, and then I started at Cardinal Newman High School where I met Jodie. And the school got a girls rugby team, which is the first year that they did it, the year we started, lucky enough. And then Jodie started playing the year after, and then from there we've just played kind of on the same team ever since. So yeah, obviously we went on and we were really successful at school, wasn't we? We won 4 champion schools tournaments, which was amazing. Like, I just remember them being the centre of my world when I was a kid. Like, all our year just built up to those finals, and we'd get to go down to Wembley or wherever the Challenge Cup final was, and we'd play the day before and then get paraded at half time, which is really nice because actually we got the opportunity to do that again recently when we won the Challenge Cup, and we got to parade as Challenge Cup winners ourselves this time, so that was really special. But when we were really successful at school as well, we just wanted to play more, didn't we? And I think you were playing for Rochdale, which was, you know, it's not too far away, but, you know, when you can't drive yourselves and your parents are taking you. You know, Andy, Emily's dad, was taking her each week, and I was like, oh, can I start as well? Like, my dad and Emily's dad, who were like really good mates, it's like we're like best mates, and our parents are as well. They decided that, you know, why not set up a Warrington Girls team, and that's where like the local Warrington Girls team started. So we were under 14s, under 16s, and there was a younger age group that Emily's sister played in. And we went on to be champions there as well, didn't we? So we didn't do too bad. Toured Australia at 16. That was really special. You know, Youth Opportunities Fund give us so much money to make that happen, and like, you know, England captain, and, you know, I've gone on to play for England as well. The opportunities that fund created by going to Australia and having all that was just amazing. One of the girls actually has emigrated and lives out there now in Australia thanks to that tour. Winning, like you said, the champion schools, they were incredible, and like they really got me loving rugby league and getting success in rugby league. Like, when we won them champion schools, we went down to London, and we, you know, as a team, we went around Wembley. It was just incredible, and they are like memories that I will hold like really, really close to me forever, because they're like the start of our journey. And now I look back and just think they were just such incredible experiences. My dad took me and Jodie down to like this Lancashire Girls trial, and we just kind of went to see what it'd be like to play at that level, and just get a bit of a taste for it before we moved up to open age, and somehow managed to get selected for the Lancashire team, and then from there got selected for England, which was just like obviously a massive shock, and then ended up going to the World Cup in 2008 in Australia, which was absolutely incredible experience. And then you were then selected the year after, weren't you? And we then toured to France together.
When we go on tour, we've got a comfort blanket there, we've got each other, so when one of us is having a tough time, the other one's always there to like chat it through and just be that, you know, it's that homely feeling as well. So we've been through it all together, and now obviously Emily's England captain, we played together at Saints, and it's just been a crazy journey. We've, you know, at Saints and as Thatto Heath, we've won Challenge Cups, Grand Finals, we've pretty much won it all. All we've got left to do is basically Women's Super League Grand Final. We want to do that this year, but then World Cup trophy is what we really want in it. That's everything that we're working for. That broadcast and media element to it's massive. You know, we had our first, you know, it was the first ever women's game live on the BBC when it was the Challenge Cup final recently. the publicity after that was massive because it's on free to air and people don't have to seek it out. It's there, it's right in front of you. People will flick onto that, not even know that there was a Women's Challenge Cup happening. Yeah. But I think, you know, unanimously, every single person I speak to, if they watch Women's Rugby League for the first time, are shocked and impressed by the quality of it. So the more eyes you get on it, the more people you're going to get obviously invested in the sport, whether that be spectators or, you know, young girls playing. But the association with the men's professional clubs has been massive. Yeah. The growth since the Women's Super League formed, which, you know, the first full season in 2018 was massive, and obviously we started out for St Helens. They've been fantastic with us. You know, Warrington Women then came on board as well, and you know, as Warrington Girls, that's great for us to see. You know, when we played against Warrington recently in the Women's Super League, it was a special moment for us as well because that wasn't a possibility when we were kids. Yeah. So to see that there's a Warrington women's team there and there's under 12s, under 14s, under 16s, under 18s, you know, there was no girls' activity when we started playing in Warrington, and now there's all those teams for people to play for. Yeah. That's just brilliant, and that just shows the growth, and that's because it's linked to a club like Warrington Wolves now. It's officially part of this club, which means that young girls who are here in the stands can say, oh, Dad, I'm going to play for them one day. And yes, it's the women's team, but they wear the same kit and they get the opportunities to play at Halliwell Jones. Yeah. That's huge. And we've seen that at Saints, and you can see it here at Warrington and all the other representative clubs, that's been a big pull to get more young girls involved. So I think that's really key. It is really tough balancing everything, you know, work, family life, rugby training. It's tough, and you do have to make choices and look, you say sacrifices, it's a choice, isn't it? We don't have to do it, we want to do it, like Emily said, in order to be the best that we can be. But we love it, and if we didn't love it, we wouldn't do it. And like Emily said as well, just that support network of each other really helps, because if I'm having a day where I can't really be bothered, I'm not 100%, I'm still sore from the day before, Emily will be pushing me along as, come on, we can do this. No, come on, you can lift more than that, and will push me. Equally, if she's having a down day, I can be like, come on, you've got more than that, let's go. You know, come on, we need to go to the gym, let's get up, let's go, I'll pick you up or whatever. So that really helps. And our family and friends are really supportive of us as well. So, you know, family-wise, support and take us everywhere, and completely obviously understand the commitment that we have to make.
Until I started playing rugby, I got so much confidence, and so because I just experienced so much, I had so many opportunities, I met so many different people, and it just helped me grow so much as a kid. And now I feel like I'm like so confident, but I wouldn't be if it wasn't for rugby. I really do believe that. So yeah, it's totally, I feel, shaped me as a person, and just like all the other things that you get from rugby, you know, like working towards a goal and being hard work and being determined, and you know, just all those sort of values I feel like have really been built through playing rugby league, and you know, being part of a team. You get so much from being a part of a team, and we're really lucky that we have been part of some amazing teams, haven't we, with some really great people. So yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for rugby, I think I'd be a totally different person.
Everything you said about like the values and stuff that it instills in you, completely on board with that. And it's something that, you know, I always say to young girls or parents of young girls that I speak to now is, you know, my CV for years was filled with rugby related things, and there's still skills that you can apply in a workplace, you know, like commitment, organisation, time management, working as part of a team, leading a team. They're all things that we've done in a rugby capacity, but actually they translate really well in any other walk of life as well. So definitely shaped me and helped me off a rugby pitch as well.
I think just the momentum needs to continue. Like, I think Women's Rugby League is in a really good place for now, but I wouldn't want Rugby League to stay in the place it is in now. You know, it needs to continue to progress. Women's rugby needs to get bigger. It needs to have full-time professional athletes, and that for me is like, you know, the ultimate goal. We would absolutely love to be full-time professional athletes, you know, and I really, really hope that happens before we retire, because I think it will happen at some point, but we've only got a few years left, so hopefully it happens before then.
We just love it, and we've still got as much hunger and drive for the sport as we did when we were little kids. So, you know, once you stop enjoying it, maybe that's the time to retire. But, you know, neither of us have stopped. If anything, we're enjoying it the most now than we ever have because of all the great opportunities. So, yeah, hopefully we'll stick around for a good few years. We just need our bodies to get on board with that as well. But that's the plan.